One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in it.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Yellow. 180.
54. What we got? What we got? What we got? Sponge. 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 No, no, no. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Check 15. Check. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the 44, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The rookie first-rounder, Jonathan Abram, there to knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
Attack! Switch!
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Check the back. Roll out. Under 10. Check. Lucky. Check three. Go.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You ain't got nothing. Shoot. 49. Check 49. Hard. Switch back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Kill. Wild, 64, weak. Check three.
From the 29, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Tighten up. Attack.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yes, yes.
You got motion man right there.
Yo.
On first down, Dobbins. He finds an opening past the 40. And down right around the 37. A big pickup of 38.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already. And we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shift.
Go.
Throwing on first down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
To throw on second down, Herbert. And this is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. Third down here. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bravo.
58's Mike. And QB's trash. Let's go. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Hey, orbit. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Mahomes now on first down. It's Hill, complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pull it together.
H3, 218. Chopper. 15. Yellow.
And again, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here I come.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Motion. Reset. 51's the mic.
Here it comes. 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check motion. 51's the mic, boy.
Attack.
Squeeze, double.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Buds.
Let's go right here now.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And going deep. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, defense, let's go. Watch twist.
What? Squeeze. Look at me. Zipper.
24, check 24.
Now a give, right side. Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Check. Cross. Go on. Slam.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, exit. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, here we go.
Ready? To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Just like that.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Watch the twist. 43. Check 25. Under.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Mahomes firing complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
At the 27-yard line.
Yellow.
You're not ready. You're not.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Watch QB jump. Watch QB jump.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Flying. 51. No chance.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
There we go.
Damian Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Switch. Set. Check. Hot.
Look at me. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 56. I'm on. 56. 56. Check 56.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
From the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On first down, Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Joker, 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 Joker. Check three, check three, check three. Check.
Fair, fair. Yo, 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 go, go.
Go now.
On second down, Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
58, come on. 58, come on.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Check, check.
Rock, rock it, rock it.
Pressure. Watch the eye.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First down.
Down. H.E. Gator.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Kill, kill, kill.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
You're out.
Watch the safety creep.
80 weapon. Get it.
Throwing on first down, Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Watch switch, watch switch, watch switch. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Go.
Play.
Yes, yes.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
You go tight. You got tight.
General West.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Hey, lock it. Snap.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Jim.
Look, squeeze.
Rush in.
Go on.
Check.
Hit it.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21. Raiders 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watch the ship.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
Bumps up the helmet. Here we go. 51 the mic, boy. 51. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be...
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Ripley. Mike 20.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
70, Indy. Hey, Haywood.
58, come on. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this. 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, 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 twist.
Topper, topper.
Alert 3. No. Off. Check. Back. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Check 26, check 26. Check 52. Hey, switch gears.
Look at me. Score.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, Delta. 5.
From the gun, Herbert. Dancing to his left. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow. On the line, right?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. Alrighty.
Watch the run.
Again, it's Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Going for the deep ball. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, Alpha.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Stand. Go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Wide wide open receiver complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check 15, check 15.
Rock it.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Hurry. Lead grip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it second and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Come on, set. 15, line. 15 line.
Check safety. Kill.
Go out.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. We don't want this. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Let's go. 30 base.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check nickel. Switch. Check the backer.
Get it.
They'll try to run this one in. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Loss on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Look at me. Zipper. Now.
58, Mike. I'm coming. 58's the Mike. 58.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet.
They'll try and run for it. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
49, check 49.
Hey! Now.
On first down, Dobbins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defense, keep it up, guys. Shoot! Watch the shoot!
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Greystone, Travis.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 3.
Hey. High 7. Hit it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 43.
Hey, lock it. Ready.
On third down, Dobbins, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mahomes to throw. Completes it to Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Let's get it. Chopper.
Back to throw. Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Show it. Switch. Cloud.
They give it to Williams, running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
I don't need to.
Hey, let's go.
Attack.
I got you.
Now Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run on first down. Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
57.
29 is the mic. Mike 29. Pick me up. Here we go.
To throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. They complete it to Hill. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? And just pretty evident to me.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were